Okay. Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is love of the highest vibration. Okay. Y'all are gonna have the echo. I'm sorry about the echo. I'm making sure that if I lag, I'm aware of it first, so I don't have to make y'all work to tell me. Look, and I know I'm not talking to my collective, but in general, I'm talking. Y'all gotta stop with all of these spiritual practitioners and trying to get everything done you and using magic. And I'm talking about like the new generation, the young people, the old people, everybody. We really got to stop with all of this. And magic is nothing but manifesting what you want, but it's how you're manifesting it. Because you got a lot of people that are not that smart with a low IQ that's in a delusional state. And the first thing they're going to do, it's like, okay, I know that everybody's not going to get it. And we're not all the same age. And I'm talking about our souls are not the same age. So we're not on the same place in evolution. But we're supposed to be moving into the Christ consciousness, whereby we get in alignment to attract the reality that we want, which includes prosperity and abundance through love, empathy, and compassion, and balancing the feminine and masculine aspects of our mind. We're not supposed to be moving backwards in the dark ages, doing blood sacrifice and working with these entities to make pacts, to sacrifice people's lives and things and energy harvest from people to manifest what we want. That's the dark ages. I mean, that's nothing new. It's just emerging to the surface after like a period of heavy indoctrinated religions. It's just coming to the surface. This has been since the dawn of time that man has utilized blood sacrifice, humans, animals, and using entities. These entities, they don't want to be banished. They don't want to go away. So, they like, hey, discount. We giving discounts 2 for 1 now. I'm going to give you 2 for 1 deals. They want to hold on. They want to hold people back and keep them in this old energy and an old paradigm. But we need to be honest with each other and honest with these kids and these next generations coming after us. You cannot get everything using magic that you want just because you want it. Okay? And these practitioners need to be more responsible. Okay? Because a lot of younger people are dying and doing things that are ruining their lives because of a lack of knowledge, and they don't even have the template of religion. I was blessed enough to grow up in Christianity and grow up in the church, okay, during the early part of my life. And that laid a foundation inside of me, that served as a template. So when I woke up later on, I could use that template from church, to draw parallels and better understand through the basic concept I learned in church to more complicated things about spirituality later on in life. And when it comes to morality and other things, but a lot of this generation doesn't even have that template from church or a mosque or traditional values that were instilled in a lot of us older people. Even if we didn't stick to it, as we got older and learned and took the training wheels off, we still had that template, and they don't have nothing to go off, nothing at all. So whatever you show and teach them, they're just going to take it at face value and run with it, but they don't know the depth of it. So you got a lot of little 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 25-year-olds, and they're just jumping right on into magic and running to a practitioner for every little thing without a care in the world, and they're ruining their lives, and their children are dying, and they're ending up under demonic possession that they can't break out of. And they end up taking their own life, their children's life, completely taken over by a spirit. And these young people don't have a clue what they're getting into. You have to be responsible as a practitioner because you know how, and I don't want to stay on men. I love men, high vibrational men, humanity, but high vibrational men and women. Okay. my people. I have love, for my fellow humans, but it's like a thing where everybody don't get it. In the dating world, some people might have higher intelligence than others, and then you got some people that are awkward dating because they're weird. It just is what it is. They're weird. Okay. And it's for a lot of different reasons. And I'll give you an example. I was watching or listening to some show about some dating advice, and it was a young woman that said she ran from some weird man that wanted to talk to her because some of the things that he said out of his mouth was so awkward and weird. Like he'd be in a setting, a college kid with other men and women, and they were talking about they were watching something that was sexual, like a movie or something, on the TV screen. And he was like, I better go get a towel for your ladies to sit on, just in case, and it was just so weird and awkward. Not to be crass this morning, but it's just so off-putting. And okay, you're a weirdo. You really are a weirdo, and you lack self-awareness, and you just don't know what to say out your mouth. Okay. And there are others out here where it's like they get weird advice about dating and they just don't know. And their IQ is not high enough to be able to understand something. So it's almost like, I want to date that girl over there, and someone gives them advice. Well, let me give you advice about women. Women like to be rescued, so you gotta make her feel like she's rescued. And I don't know what you mean. Like you wait for when you see her in trouble, or wait for an opportunity when you watch and observe her, and when you see her in a vulnerable situation, like she got a whole bunch of groceries, or she got something heavy she can't lift, take advantage of that opportunity at work or wherever and go help her. That's how you can connect with her. And this idiot's like, okay, they like to be rescued. Got it. And then they go and throw a chair through your window, your glass window, and then knock on your door. Hey, it looks dangerous. Someone threw a chair through your window. Can I help you? And it was them. Or they come and stab your tire and let the air out of it. It looks like you got a busted tire. Here, move. Let me change your tire for you. And when I'm done, I'll take you out to dinner. But they're doing this. There are people out here that are weird, that they don't get how to be subtle. They don't understand. They're strictly left brain thinkers. It's almost sounds like some form of autism. Like what Albert Einstein had, Asperger's syndrome, where you tell them, you try to explain something to them, but it's like the emotional side of their brain is not mixing with the logic. So they perform an operation like a computer, or like just out of pure logic. Okay, they like to be rescued. Let me Google what it means, rescuing. Oh, that's how you can rescue them if someone needs help. But she don't need help. Okay, so I need to go over there and create a situation for her so she'll need my help. Let me make her lose her money. Let me steal her purse. You understand? These are the type of people that are going to these practitioners, and they're asking these practitioners to do love spells for them, and to bind someone, and to isolate someone that they want, men and women, because women are very, very delusional too. There are women out here that are extremely delusional as well, that are going out here to practitioners about men that they want. And then when that man is trying to take their life and unalive them because they didn't put something on him, and he's not treating them the way that she expected, it's because he doesn't have feelings for you. He's under a spell. So if he's acting obsessive, it's going to come out in an obsessive way where he might hurt you. He might hurt your ass, and become angry because he don't know why he's obsessed about you, because he don't have no feelings for you, but he still feels obsessed about you. So he just, it all gets channeled into rage, and he unalives you because you wanted to make a man obsessed about you that does not like you or is not attracted to you. Okay. And he wanted somebody else, and he becomes mad at you because you were able to get him into a marriage. And now he's obsessed about beating you upside your head. That's the only obsession you're getting. You wanted an obsession spell. Now he's mad because he married you instead of the person he was in love with, and he's obsessed about going upside sabibop upside your head every day, verbally or physically. You understand? I know that is some intelligent people out there, but somewhere there is a man or a woman, or let's just say a man that will go to a practitioner and be like, hey, I want you to do an obsession spell on Beyonce, and I want you to make her obsessed with me, and I want her to break in my house and come through the window and perform oral sex on me. Can you do that for me? And the practitioner, yeah, I'll do it for you. Now, if it doesn't work right or whatever, it's no refund, but I'll go ahead and do it for you. And oh yeah, yes, it does not work like that. You don't just randomly pick out somebody you're attracted to and you want, and then you go get a practitioner to do work on them and expect the results. Beyonce's gonna break in my house and break in my window and throw herself on top of me and throw her mouth and go to work. There's not a spell in the world. So practitioners need to be more responsible with these young people and make them understand everything is not just manipulation of energy and hocus pocus because you just want. Be careful what you ask for. You better be careful what you ask for because you just might get it and not the way you think. So what I'm getting here is the 5 of double vaginas, okay, in reverse. This is talking about milk, which is something that is an expensive ambrosia in Tibetan culture because they use different types of milk, for different properties like goat milk and cow milk and lamb milk. Different types of milk has different properties in it, and when they boil it, they get those properties and they use it for healing. They use it for butter. They use it for a lot of different things that are medicinal. So it's something that's precious, okay? But this card's in reverse because you can see the milk is spilling. So what it's actually talking about is the precious teachings they're talking about of Buddhism being abused, and its precious teachings because people are focusing on all the wrong things. I'm just paraphrasing this. In other words, you lose the initial meaning of something in religion and church because it becomes more about what the building looks like. It becomes more about a social thing than it is about the real purpose of something, like Christmas. Most children don't know what Christmas is for in Christianity. Okay, most children just know I get presents on Christmas, and they know who Santa is and don't know who Jesus is. And I'm talking about for the religion, for Christianity, because of course there are many other cultures. And you got Hanukkah, everything. Kwanzaa, all of ours. And the same thing with Easter. When we look at Easter, why do we have an Easter bunny? Most children don't know anything about what Easter has to do with church, religion, spirituality. It's just all you know is every year when you go in a grocery store in CVS, you get candy and jelly beans and all these pastel colors, and you get a big basket and a gift, and then you get to eat a big dinner somewhere. Okay, it's lost its actual meaning because the meaning is lost in translation because the focus goes on all the wrong things. And they're saying that's the same thing with the teachings. You lose the actual meaning of something. And there were 2 monks from 2 different cultures that were having an argument, and it was about 2 points of view about like astrology, religion, spirituality, and they were arguing about it. And they turned to a Buddha. And they asked him, who's wrong and who's right? Is it Islam, or is it this, or is it the teachings of this? And they were arguing with each other. And he said, both of you are fools because it does not matter. You're missing the whole point. The whole point of spirituality and this information is not the details about the religion and who's wrong and who's right. The whole point of this was for everybody to get on a path to a higher elevated way of living through whatever religion you are, whatever spirituality you are, whatever teachings you have, whatever stories belong to your culture. It does not matter. Well, whoever had the first language, none of that matters. You don't understand. None of that matters. None of this is real. All of this, the point of it is for you to go to school so your soul can spiritually grow through enlightenment by finding balance between your dark and light energy. It don't matter your religion, your language, your culture, your spirituality. You have completely lost the whole point. The point is to help people to balance their dark and light side so that they can spiritually grow, heal, and evolve and live a higher elevated way of living prosperously, in peace, in health and abundance. And that's it. You understand? I don't care about the language, the religion, whose Bible, who's this, who's that. You missed the whole point of the experience here on earth. You're missing the whole point of what you're here for. This is not even real. And y'all are arguing about this religion, and this is a matrix. The point is to spill the milk. I mean to spill the milk and destroy it, because it's not even supposed to be here in the first place. It's just something in the matrix. You understand? So somebody is understanding now what's the point of something. Somebody's been trying to get your attention, and they've been doing love spells on you. But they haven't just been doing love spells. They've also been doing things in a negative respect to block you, is what I'm getting with freedom in reverse. Freedom is in reverse because somebody that you have been rejecting has been doing spell work on you to isolate you. Isolate you completely from everybody, family, friends, no dating, no nothing. And this person was hoping that whoever you are, you would become so lonely and isolated and depressed that they would be like a light to you. Like they were going to hydroplane and levitate with their feet just above the ground, like they Jesus coming in, and you was gonna see light coming out from. Oh, I'm just so happy that it's a person to speak to me, because I've been alone and isolated all this time. Nobody talks to me. This, that, and the other. Oh, I'm just so grateful just to get a little bit of conversation and attention from a person. Oh my God, I'll do anything to keep you. I'll do anything to have child. Oh, I love isolation, baby. I'm working on my forest right now. This whole transition I'm going through. Oh, honey, Seldridge, I'm working on my forest. I told you QUAN Yin's going into the forest, and I am. I'm working on it. Trust and believe. And I'm not coming back out. I'm gonna be walking around with a jacket made out of leaves and camouflage, so nobody can ever see me again. I promise you. I promise you. I'm working on getting to the forest right now. I'm just gathering my fire logs and survival tools and mini wood burning fire stove solar generator. I'm getting my stuff together. You can laugh, Asteria. You can laugh. Hey, Diane Garrison, Empress Love. Yeah, I'm working on my forest. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm about to set myself up to where I don't never have to come in contact with a human again. I'm sorry. I'm scared of humans. I had enough. I'm working on my forest right now. Right now. I'm buying my GMO seeds and getting everything together I need to be able to grow my food, get my own water and, power generators. I'm working on my forest. Trust. Enjoy me while you can. Because when I'm done, nobody's ever going to see or hear from me again once I got everything set. Because I don't want nobody to find me. So somebody thought that if they isolated you completely, they would be able to come toward you and you would have them without them having to make any type of adjustments to be worthy of you, without having to do any work on themselves. They could just show up as their sloppy, energetically sloppy, rude, nasty, unhealed self, and do the bare minimum, if even that. And you would take it, and it would be like fresh water to you, because you would just be so thirsty and alone and desperate for human contact. Ciao. And they were getting someone to help them attack you while doing love spells on you. But here's the thing. They just are realizing, like right now in real time, that you would have to actually want them for a love spell to even budge you. You would have to actually want them. You understand? You can't do a love spell on someone that's not attracted to you, or does not want you, or even like you. It's the love spell thing with these people and practitioners that people run to do. The person would have to like be at least like a friend of yours and on good terms with you. So, which means they don't hate you. You're like, damn, hate. They have to not hate you. And I'm not talking about, oh, they just saying that they really love me. It's a thin line between. No. They have to not hate you and be praying to God every day. You're not supposed to pray for people death, but you might be praying for this person to be taken from here just to get them out your energy. Not because you want them to die, but if that's what got to happen to get them to leave you alone, so be it. So you would have to be on some kind of good terms. You have to be on some kind of neutral ground for a love spell to even influence you if you're not spiritually protected from these types of things. Like you have a male friend and you don't realize whenever you're hang out or do stuff or talk, you don't have ill feelings. He's your friend. Now he's doing a love spell on you, and then he's going to make a move on you under the full moon. Results. The full moon is results. And he's talking to you, and in your energy building up, he got a candle in his house with your picture burning, and he's saying things over and over again. He might even be doing masturbation techniques, and he's waiting for the full moon. I tell y'all, pay attention to the moon cycles, because there are people that are undercover warlocks and witches, or just people that understand sciences. And they understand that the most energy for results of something you've been trying to build momentum up to get the results for, you get on the full moon. So somebody might be chanting on your picture, contacting you, but not coming towards you because they're waiting for the full moon. Pay attention to people that contact you on the full moon. Pay attention to people that ask you for money and ask you to borrow things and ask to move in with you, or ask you, pay attention to the moon cycles, 3 days in and 3 days out, who contacts you and what they're requesting of you, or like that's acting weird on the phone with you, because it could be someone contacting you to see if the magic they're doing on you is working or not. You get someone, hey, what you doing tonight? I'm praying tonight. It's a full moon. I'm staying in the house and I'm praying. You understand? People do love spells and then they'll contact you and call you on the full moon. People and family members will do like sweeten jars and spell work to try to ask you for money. And they know that you'll be more open and more receptive on the full moon if they're doing work on you from the new moon all the way up to there. So be very careful of when being too open around that time to people. Okay? Pay attention. I'm telling you, pay attention to people asking you to borrow money on full moon cycles. So whoever this person is, you don't have feelings for them. Okay? You respect them as a human being, but this is not someone that you want. And the suffering man here, in reverse here, this was Siddhartha when he was a young man, and he was still learning his lessons and his cycles. And he was watching a man that had sores all over his body, and he was suffering like leprosy or something. And he was disgusted. And his disgust looking at that man with the sores on his body, one of his teachers was trying to guide him and said, I'm looking at the look on your face. You look disgusted looking at that man with swords. And he was like, what you just did is you just created some negative energy because you saw something that did not look pleasant, and you reacted to it in disgust. And that disgust that you reacted in seeing this man in this state created negative energy in you and around you. Okay, so that's going to keep your vibration low, and that's going to slow down your spiritual progress. I'm going to show you how to turn that into positive energy. You see somebody that's suffering, if it's within your means to do something to help them, like take them water, okay, like take them some water and give to someone suffering. Now, instead of looking in disgust, like, oh, they look so sick and nasty, you have turned that into a positive experience, which therefore has created positive energy. And that positive energy is going to help raise your vibration. And he was teaching him how, in day-to-day thoughts, moment to moment, how to continue to spiritually grow and to raise your vibration in simple day-to-day interactions that you have. So he was telling him, instead, if you see someone in a situation that needs help and it's within your means to do anything to help the situation, then go ahead and do it. Or even just utter a prayer for them. I hope they heal. I hope they get better. Even that turns it into positive energy rather than disgust. Okay. In reverse here. So somebody realized that they're not making a situation any better. In actuality, they're missing the whole point, because whoever you are, you're not in a mental imprisonment about them. They got a reality check that you are not in love with them. You're not attracted to them. If this is someone you once were attracted to, they showed you something in their character, something inside of them that has turned you off. Okay. And they don't understand that attraction will never come back again because of their behavior. You ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside. And it's certain behaviors and certain things that you can do where a person will never be attracted to you again. I don't care what you look like. It don't matter if you look like a 30-year-old Idris Elba. It don't matter if you look like what's her name? Child Portia from Housewives of Atlanta. It don't matter what you look like on the outside. At the end of the day, when you show an ugly side to yourself, and that's who you really are on the inside, your attraction, your eyes change depending on the vibration you're on. Some people will look past a person's inner because of their outer. And they will continually be around a person that's rotten on the inside because of what they look like on the outside. Those are people that are still getting lessons, that are operating out of their, carnal nature. Okay. Because of where they place value and what they place value on. A person that is in their North Node, that operates out of their higher self, connected to their spirit and connected to God. When you see somebody is ugly on the inside, and not right, instantly their looks go to boo-boo for you. They instantly look, when you look on them, they look ugly to you. I don't care what they're shaped like, muscles or body. I don't care, man or woman. A spiritual person that's connected to God, you look ugly to us. We don't care about your physical appearance. You look ugly. You look ugly to us. We're not attracted to you when your spirit isn't right, when you're rotten on the inside. You don't look good to us. Okay? So whoever you are, this person don't look good to you at all no more. With your physical eyes, the way you see them, they don't look attractive at all to you because your spiritual eyesight is turned on. Okay? And they're just him and whatever woman he connected to, I'm pulling in this read, both of them are like, oh my God, the love spell's not working because they don't like you. And they're just getting this. So this man was doing spell work on you to isolate you, to make sure nobody else would want to date you or come toward you. And when I clarified freedom in reverse, they also gave me the Page of Swords reverse. So this man has also been telling lies about you to isolate you. Now, these could be lies to friends, community, family, The lies, and it sounds like extreme narcissistic behavior, because the lies that they're telling, whatever lie this man is telling about you, he's hoping it will make people run from you. He's hoping that it will scare people. He's just hoping that he'll be able to tell a lie so egregious that anybody new coming into your life will immediately be like, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's too much drama for me. I'm good. I don't want to be bothered with you. You understand? And some people won't, because some people will be like, oh Lord, you got all this drama following you. This is how he wanted to take your freedom away, because you don't have any drama connected to you. You are minding your business and you're isolated. But if he makes it look like you got a whole bunch of drama attached to you by contacting friends, family, or possible love interest, anyone new coming into your life, and he's like, well, so-and-so, and he just starts going off with all this drama. Well, she still haven't contacted me to tell me whether or not we were getting back together. And you understand? It's making it look as if you and this person have a relationship, or you're contacting each other on a regular basis, and you may not have spoken to this person in years. And anybody new that connects to you in your life, they're going to be like, oh, you got a bunch of drama attached to you. And this man is not even connected to you at all. But this is how he's been trying to take your freedom away, by contacting anyone in your energy to make it seem as if you have a bunch of drama and chaos connected to you, so that they'll be like, oh no, I don't know who that psycho is. I don't know where he got my phone number, but I don't know how he found out where I work, but this is already too much. I just met you. I'm gonna walk away. This is too much. That's how he was taking your freedom away. And you don't even talk to or see this man or interact with him at all, possibly in years. Love in the reverse. You don't love this man. Okay? Change in the reverse. Something's not going to change. You don't even want him as your friend. What? See, let me tell you, whoever this man or woman, take it as it resonates, because I don't even know what this is. Whoever this man or woman is, you don't even want them as a friend. They want to be friends with you, but that's not going to change because of what they've been doing to you. And you already know the reason they want to be friends with you. If a person did a love spell on you that did not work, and they couldn't call you in, and they couldn't get their way with you, don't be their friend. I know I don't have to tell y'all that. Do not be friends with anybody that has ever done a love spell on you that didn't work, because they're just trying to get and stay close enough to you until they can figure another way in. I hope you would run like hell if you find out somebody did spell work on you to try to call you in, and then they're like, okay, I won't do it again. I'm sorry. It's just, I really, really wanted you. And you wasn't, but if you forgive me, I just think we can just be friends now. We can both be friends with each other. Let bygones be. We'll just keep it a friendship. You better run, because they waiting for an opportunity to put something in your food or drink and roofie you. You don't think they waiting for an opportunity to drug you? See if they can catch you vulnerable somewhere and put something in your food or drink, and then do some more spell work to see if they can get in your pants, man or woman, and do a love spell on you, or attach an entity attachment to you, and be like, you think I'm supposed to be your best friend? We're supposed to be in a relationship. Child, don't run, fly. Do not run, fly away from whoever this person is, okay? Because they've been doing sex magic and love spells to call you in. And because they couldn't call you in, they had someone spiritually attack you, and they want a friendship with you. Okay, if you don't want to be in a relationship, let's just be friends. No, because I feel like you already would change in reverse. Nothing has changed. I don't want to be your friend. Whoever you are, you don't want to be this person's friend either. You don't want them in your life. They tried to isolate you and take your freedom away. You don't want this person to be in your life. Nothing has changed. You don't want to be friends because you know they want to be with you, and they did spell work on you because they want to see if they can get in a relationship with you, and see if they can quickly bind you. What is the QUAN Yin Oracle card? Let's jump in. And I need practitioners to be more responsible with the younger people and tell them there are actually consequences, and tell them about the cautions of playing around with spell work and magic, and just stop doing anything for money. You know you're going to pay for all of that. You know you're going to pay for that because you're causing imbalances for people, especially younger people, without giving them warning, or older people that are misguiding younger people that really honestly don't know any better, that are just being guided the wrong way because you want to take advantage of a younger person that does not understand their divinity yet, or they don't understand their spiritual body. They don't understand about spirituality, karma, because no one ever taught them, and you're misguiding them because it's something about them. It's something about their energy that you want to use for yourself, or you just want to take their money or whatever. You're going to have to pay karma for that as well. Your hands are not clean. Leave these young people and kids alone because they don't know yet about what you're trying to sneak and do to them and take from them spiritually. Taking advantage of people's ignorance. How about being spiritually responsible? Tell her that she can lose her baby. Tell her you can't just go out here doing spell work on someone you jealous of to make them lose everything because they could lose everything. Tell them that spell work might not just backfire on them. It could backfire in their household, on all their children. Their house could burn down. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. You can't just do spell work on any old human out here like eeny, meeny, miny, you the one. No, it doesn't work like that. Be responsible. There are people that have spiritual rankings, and the practitioner that fought too, that sit up here and take these orders and do this mess, because they just as foolish for not checking before doing stuff to some of y'all, without checking to see if you have some kind of spiritual ranking or something. They cursing their own selves. All right, let's jump into this. What is the QUAN Yin Oracle card? One more time. Okay, QUAN Yin, I see you, girl. Oh, my ring came off. Somebody might be getting divorced or breaking up with someone or getting out of a contract. I love her little postures. Go ahead, QUAN Yin, girl. Mother of mercy. Dispensations of mercy come when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, or unconsciousness. Ooh, come through spirit. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of loving respect, kindness, and great spiritual power. Blessings to QUAN Yin, Mother of Mercy, who watches over us with attentive love and cares for our spiritual progress. I'm going to read this too because I feel like it was coming out as well. The many hands of the goddesses. Okay. Many hands of the goddesses. The goddess QUAN Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. No. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius. For there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. So what that actually means, we're talking about an energy. We're not talking about someone running around here called QUAN Yin. It's an energy. There's some energy that is available to you right now. So if you have a business or creative endeavor or project, that energy is around you and accessible to you right now to pour into anything that your creative mind can conceive right now. So now the time for birth. Now the time to go ahead and indulge in any creative project that you got going on. And a season of unkindness in your life and unconsciousness with people, places, and things is over. You have completed your lessons and cycles, and you are going to be engaging with people, places, and things that are not toxic for you. Okay. So that means it's a good environment to birth a business, and it's going to be positive. Let's jump in. What is the energy crowning this read, Holy Divine Spirit? So these people just had a realization that what they've been doing, they missed the whole point. The whole point was the person has to have feelings for you in the first place, or at least not have negative feelings for you, or even, dare I say, hate you. You can't do a love spell on someone that don't like you, like from a deep down place, don't like you. And not because you're low vibrational. You have low vibrational energy, and that energy is a part of you. I don't like you. How about that? Y'all like that? I don't like the parts of you that are very low vibrational. And since that's what you identify with, and that is you, I don't like you, because I don't separate you from all of your toxicity. All of you are one. One is you. You and your toxicity and toxic ways, lifestyle, and people, you're all wrapped up in one big bundle. So I don't like toxicity and negative energy and negative people and pessimism. So I don't like you. Huh. How about that? I respect you as a human on a journey that is getting a lesson. Just stay away from me over there. So the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Somebody might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that is drowning in their emotions right now, that wants to get away with something. Okay. Somebody could have a heavy earth placement, or someone might be very emotionally intelligent. That does not mean that they're not an emotional vampire. It does not mean that they're not an emotional intelligent vampire, or they might not know how to manipulate people, places, and things. There are people that have high emotional intelligence that use it in a very evil way. They're usually called covert narcissists. The world loves them. Everyone loves them. People will fight over them. They come off like a Mother Teresa or a Father Time. I don't know. And they're evil, but they're emotionally intelligent, so they get away with it, and they can even make you look bad. Okay, somebody's drowning in their emotions right now that wants to get away with something. Okay, so I don't know if whoever this person is has water placement in their chart. What is the obstacle right now, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the obstacle? Okay. The obstacle is somebody failed. Something's over. Somebody got over something. Something's done. Somebody's over something already. There's somebody in some self-loathing energy, possibly very depressed right now. This might be a friend of someone's. Someone might be or have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placement somewhere in their chart. But whoever this person is, somebody has seen the forest for the trees. The Queen of Swords is somebody that's straight and direct. They're transparent. They do things by the book. And something's over. And someone's depressed because something's over now. Somebody's still trying to get away with something. And somebody else here is already accepted that something's over, and they're being real about a situation. They're being realistic. Swords has to do with logic, not emotion. I have two different energies here. Somebody's operating out of their emotions because they're still trying to get away with something, but somebody else is being more grounded and down to earth about the situation. I have earth energy and air energy. Earth is a person that can be very grounded and down to earth, very practical minded, and also realistic. Okay. So the emotional person is convinced that they can manipulate something still. But this grounded earth person is being realistic about the situation. And they've already accepted that something's over with the Page of Swords. So tell me what happened in the recent past. These could be two friends. The Six of Pentacles. These are two people that have been giving and receiving to each other for a long time. This the Eight of Pentacles reverse. These people, someone's closed emotionally right now. Okay, because somebody's still okay. To draining somebody. Got it. So in the recent past, these people were on a mission to drain your energy. Ooh, child. So in the recent past, with the Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Cups reverse, these people were trying to drain your energy. Ooh, child. That's why they want to be your friend. If they can't be in a relationship and have sex with you, if they can still be friends with you, they can make you smile and get you opened. Where? On what plane? On the emotional plane. That's how they come and connect a spiritual cord to you. And then that's how they can come to you in the dream state and call on your spirit and have sex with you in the dream state or in the astral realm. Oh, yes, they do it. If you allow, you got to be careful who you allow to be your friend and in your energy. Be careful who you show your teeth to. You can't go around smiling at everybody and being okay with everybody. Even if you don't have plans on dating, even letting people, you have to be so sensitive and protective with your energy in this day and age. Because you got people that will try to get close to you. It's okay. We don't ever have to have sex, but we could be best friends. I'll come hang out with you sometime. And I explained this before, but for anybody in the back that didn't hear, or for anyone new, who's old like me? Who here is an old ass like me and you remember the 1-900 numbers? Girl 6, Spike Lee movie. Y'all remember them 900 numbers that and those party lines when people still had the telephones with the cords in the wall? Y'all remember the party lines? Okay, so you remember those 900 numbers that you could call and get, I guess, a girl to talk sex to you on the phone? Okay, that's before the internet, y'all. Yep, I told my age. So before the internet, children, listen, children, before the internet, they had these 1-900 numbers that people would call to have a man or a woman talk sexy to them on the phone. Let me explain something to you. If you can talk to somebody on the phone and just by listening to what they're saying to you, you can't see their face. I know y'all grew up in a generation and you could see everything in your cell phone and look at videos. Well, we had to use our imagination, honey. We had to use our imagination. We had to give me a picture of you. Okay, wait. And then you actually have a real picture in your wallet that you give to a boy or a girl you like, and now they got a picture of you. These are real pictures, not texting pictures back and forth. Let me get a picture of you. Okay, I'll bring it to school tomorrow. I'll bring it to school. I'm gonna bring you a picture to school tomorrow of me, and you better carry it in your wallet and tell everybody I'm your girlfriend. Okay, so back in the day, you could call on a telephone. Ain't no picture, ain't no video. You can't see nothing. All you can do is close your eyes and use your imagination when you are on the phone talking to your boo. There were these 900 numbers that you could call for sex talk. And a lot of men would call these numbers to hear a woman talk real sweet to them on the phone. And they would masturbate, ejaculate, and come full circle off of their voice and what they were saying to them, just them speaking in a sweet tone. They would sit there, eyes closed, and use their imagination to get off just from hearing a woman's voice that he never seen before. Describe yourself to me, baby. What you look like? What do you look like, Madonna? What do you look like? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm explaining to you how having the wrong person in your energy can be dangerous spiritually for you. if you don't know what their intentions toward you are. Because if somebody could call you on a phone on a sex hotline and just off of your voice, never having seen you before, find a way to bring themselves to a happy ending, that's sex magic. You understand? That's something spiritual that happened right then and there. It's a transfer of energy. Do you understand me? That is a transfer of energy. So if you are friends with a man or woman, and it don't matter, women do this to women and men do it to men, and men do it to women and women, it don't matter the sex. If somebody wants to be your friend and close to you, you got to be careful of people nowadays, because they can think about you a certain way. And just by doing things with you and hanging out with you and sitting on your couch and kicking it with you, have a day watching TV or movies, we're just friends. So don't get nothing in your mind. Nothing will ever happen between us. That's fine. That's no problem. Being in your energy and listening to your sweet voice, talking to them, smiling at them, giggling, showing them your teeth, and just kicking your leg up in their presence, they can do sex magic and they can harness your energy, because they're not your enemy. They're your friend. So that means you're not angry at them. You don't have any malice. They haven't done anything to you. You don't have harsh words. You're open emotionally to that person. And because you're open emotionally to that person, you're open. There's an opening on the spiritual realm. So y'all are laughing back and forth and talking and giggling and carrying on and telling each other secrets and whatever and bonding with each other. And this is your friend. And later on, because you're not close to this person emotionally and they have a vivid imagination, this person is able to do magic and siphon your energy, because y'all had an energy exchange, just like with the 1-900 sex hotline. Y'all had an energetic exchange. You understand? Don't be on the phone with male friends and female friends that you, if there's a concern of someone energy harvesting from you, or in the late night, what you doing? It's the same thing as being on one of those hotlines, you hanging out with somebody that's trying to energy harvest from you. They will sit up there and listen to your sweet voice and be cool with you and everything else. And their imagination, they can take that later on and do spell work, and they can visualize and manifest pulling your energy doing spell work the same way they can ejaculate from a 1-900 number. I want you to understand that. So whoever this person is, they realize now doing all these things because you don't want a relationship with them. You don't want to date them. They cannot have any sexual access to you at all whatsoever. And them trying to do spell work to take your freedom away and spell work, love spells on you. You don't love them. All these things are not going to get them access to you. Now this person wants to be your friend. And they want to be your friend, and that's not going to change, because you don't want to be their friend either, because you already know what they're up to. They, in the recent past, because you've rejected their spell work and you've rejected their friendship and you've rejected everything, they've been doing a whole bunch of spell work to try to harvest your energy with this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. But you're closed off emotionally to this person. And this is what they figured out. You missed the whole point. None of this works if they are not open to you emotionally. Your emotional body is protected. Very quick. If anybody knew, how do you protect your emotional body? By not giving the people you want to protect your emotional body from access to which body? Your mental body. How does somebody get access to your mental body? By having any form of communication through touch, through hearing, through talking, speaking, reading an email, text message, working with, hearing, reading, any connection that you have wherein any information is exchanged is how someone accesses your mental body. You need your mental body to survive in this world, because you have to work, you have to get money, you have to bank, you have to do things. But you have to know how to prevent people from penetrating from your mental body into your emotional body. That's where the boundary has to be placed, because the mental body, for survival, you have to communicate and exchange information with other humans on the planet. But the emotional body is what you have to learn to completely protect. So you make sure that you function out of logic and not emotion when you're dealing with people. You speak with people and you know how to keep it surface level and with who to keep it surface level with. You protect your emotional body by operating almost in not like a robot, but out of your logical mind, dealing with your mental. The emotional is more feminine energy. That's going to be your divine feminine energy. That's what you're not giving people access to, your emotions. That's how you protect yourself. So because this person cannot access your emotions at all whatsoever, they can't drain your energy from a distance, and you won't be friends, and you're stubborn. The 9 of Cups. All right, tell me more about the situation right now. And whoever you are, you won't budge. I'm getting that whoever you are, you will not budge. And look, right now you still have, I can't make it up. This is the truth. The Ace of Swords. The World card represents enlightenment. The World card represents enlightenment. That means you completed the cycle. That means you learned the lesson. Whatever relationships you have had growing up and in the past, you have figured out and understood, know thyself, and you know yourself now. You have learned and understood now your own emotions and others. You now understand boundaries, overactive heart chakra, underactive heart chakra, who to put boundaries up with and who not to, who to allow access to your emotional body, who not to. You have learned all the lessons about giving to people that would not give to you the same way. You've learned balance between your empathy, compassion, and your boundaries and intellect and logical mind. You've learned a perfect balance between the two through all of your relationships. And because of that, you've become enlightened because there's no way for anyone to access you in this circle. The cycle is over because you would have to still have a lesson that's incomplete, incomplete, whereby you're missing a boundary. Or you have an overactive heart chakra, which means you're going to miss a boundary somewhere and you're going to make an excuse for somebody or allow certain things that you know people would not allow you to do to them or make excuses. And you got to balance the boundaries, the logic, the intellect with the empathy, the intuitive function, the higher intuitive function, and the compassion and creativity. You got to balance it. And you figured out how to do it because you understand all of your bodies now. So the World card, your lessons with this are over. So no one can access you unless they are like this too. They don't have no way in. Two people in their own completed lessons in a state of enlightenment like this can come together. Okay. So because of that, no one can steal your energy anymore. Look at that. The 10 of Pentacles. Nobody can steal your energy anymore. The 10 of Pentacles. You're very prosperous, you're very abundant, and you're going to move forward. Because you learned all the secrets about how they were doing this in a hidden way. You didn't realize before all of the emotional responses someone was trying to elicit out of you by maybe being mean, disrespectful, disappointing you on purpose. It's so many different different techniques applied to disappoint you on purpose and let you down on purpose. Hey, we're going to go out at 6 o'clock. Okay, that's fine. We can go out at 6 o'clock. Call you 5 o'clock. Okay, on my way. We'll be there at 6 o'clock. I'm around the corner. I'm 3 minutes away. You ready to come outside? And then you don't hear from somebody for 24 hours out the blue. They just ghost. And then and they're waiting now. They're waiting for the buildup. They're waiting for an emotional outburst. They're waiting for it. They're waiting for it. They're waiting. Go on. They haven't called me yet and asked me why I said I was around the corner and we were going somewhere at 6 o'clock and it's 5:57 and I was about to pull up and they didn't hear nothing from me after that. Come on. Give me that energy. Oh, I can't wait. Oh God, I can't even sit still in this chair. Give me that energy. I can't wait till this emotional. I'm gonna give a stupid reason, but I just can't wait to feel that outburst of energy. Oh God, I love when women yell at me. It feels so good. It just makes me I love when women get angry. It's so sexy. That energy is so good to me. Just like my boy cat Osar. He loves me to have an outburst and fuss at him. This person, you figured out that these people have a million different ways to elicit an emotional outburst of energy, a lot of emotional energy from you, and that's what they feed off of, and that's how they energy harvest from you. And when you realize that, you just cut it all off completely. You will never get my energy again in life. I'm a robot now to you. No one has access to this emotional body because it's my money making chakra, my sacral chakra. It governs the emotional body, and I cannot afford to have nobody playing with my money. You understand? You can't afford to have nobody playing with your money. Okay. And if your emotions are out of whack, guess what? That's why you didn't manifest no money. That's why you're struggling. That's why you're going through what you're going through. Because some fool has got your emotional body all twisted, upside down, inside out, and you all over the place. So you can't focus on your bag. And the whole time they're taking your energy and they're running and manifesting with it. You know the secrets. They couldn't keep it hidden what their real agenda was. Okay. The Queen of Wands reverse. This is possibly a feminine that they were both kept. Ooh, he was working with a woman to take your energy together. This might be a prostitute type energy, or maybe someone that sells sex or that's very loose sexually. Yeah, these two were taking your energy together, both of them. Okay. What's the Lover's reverse? Someone could be Leo, Aries, Sag. Someone could be a Gemini. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Scorpio. Okay. Somebody might have, this person might have stopped at one point and might have been trying to get in alignment. But then they reversed an ending with this person and started again, trying to get your energy. And they could not backstab and betray you. They could not backstab and betray you. So this is someone that tried to do it the right way. Like, I know I'll stop. Maybe I am wrong for doing this in this way. I understand women need their energy to manifest for themselves. Or if they do give their energy to a man, then that man needs to be able to utilize, especially if it's a high vibrational woman. If he know what he's doing spiritually, then he's supposed to use her energy to take care of her and to provide her with, a safe, peaceful, comfortable space to live comfortably with the energy he's using to manifest for them, his children, or even just his wife. You don't have to have children. If you are a master manifester and you know your energy is off the Richter scale, you understand? Meaning you got people, warlocks are chasing you because of your energy. You're supposed to be, if you choose to be in a marriage with someone that knows what to do with your energy and knows the proper way to manifest spiritually using your energy. And because they are using your energy to manifest with, they're supposed to provide you with a lifestyle of comfort because your energy brings a lot of money. So you better be living a really good life or be alone and use all your energy to manifest for yourself. At one point, this man was thinking maybe it's not fair to spiritually steal women's energy, especially if I'm not married to them. It's like stealing something from another man's husband if you're in a relationship, or stealing something from someone that's single. It's like stealing money out her purse. She needs her energy, especially if she's a mother. So he stopped at one point and was trying to do the right thing, but he started back up again because he reversed an ending with a thought. He reversed an ending with a thought that wanted your energy and seduced him sexually to help her to get your energy. And he jumped right back in and started trying to energy harvest from you again. And they still couldn't backstab and betray you. And now, because they cannot get your energy no matter what, and because of that, everything that they have or manifested is burned to ashes and scattering everywhere. These people, he wants to be your friend. He wants to be your friend because if he can be your friend and do nice things, hey, let me fix your sink. You need some help. You want me to? He can get close enough to you and get on your good side and steal your energy still. Yeah, he's a reprobate mind. He don't think right. Let me see if there's any other energy to pull here. This man has a reprobate mind. And I already see something's not going to change. You don't want to be friends with him. You don't want him anywhere connected to you. Child, once somebody do magic on you without your permission, well, what would you need to? It just don't make sense. How this is a workplace situation. All right, let's take a look here and see what's going on. Somebody might be financially codependent. They had a partner that might have been an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that's being realistic about the situation now that he was working with to steal your energy. I'm telling you, for a woman, your energy is either for you and you alone or you and your husband. Period. If your husband's not utilizing your energy to take care of y'all, assuming you have a man smart enough to understand the spiritual meaning of money. Okay. A man that asks you what you bring to the table probably is not smart enough or intelligent enough to be with some of y'all, because anyone asking a woman of spiritual status what she brings to the table, he doesn't understand the spiritual meaning of money. So that means he's not a match for you anyway. You understand? If you got to ask that to someone spiritually ranked, what they bring to the table, you don't know how to manifest money. So you're probably not in the same. You and that person probably are not a match at all whatsoever, because it's men out here that know what to do with certain energies like y'all. They're like, oh no, I know what to do with that right there. If I was married to a woman, a lot of wealthy men are married to women that are high manifestors. A lot of them are. And they're not stupid either. They're not going around telling people their business and showing everybody their business either. But it's a lot of people that really know, that really know what to do spiritually to make money with a woman with this type of energy. A high vibrational woman, extremely high vibrational. You meet somebody that don't know what to do with it, and I'm not talking about sex either. You meet somebody that don't know what to do with it, they're not a match for you. And I'm talking about if you're a spiritual woman. If you're someone that's, just making your way through life, and you're not on a spiritual journey, that's fine too. It doesn't mean, I'm just saying, you be with your match wherever you are in this life, because everybody's not at the same place. You be with your match. If you're not on a spiritual journey, there's nothing wrong with that. There are souls that are different ages. The spiritual journey, you might just be learning other lessons right now before you get on the spiritual path. Other lessons just about, in general, about balancing your empathy and compassion. Yes, prepare to leave America now. Yes, Lord. For somebody. Let's go. What are the messages? What are the messages this beautiful Sunday morning? And I am going to do a prayer. Somebody's going into foreclosure, child. This is an apology. Something might be about a wedding. Child. Let me see if it's anything in here. A secret society and everybody that was involved. Okay. A bad contract, and they want me to pull a chakra card. And we'll get ready to close this out. Someone in a financially codependent, someone that's financially codependent, power of attorney. Somebody might have been financially codependent since college or trade school even. I'm almost getting the energy. Somebody could have come from another country to go to school. Somebody could have come from another country to go to school. And they might have met someone while they were in college and became financially codependent to them while they were trying to, or if not college, some form of trade school. They might have become financially codependent and got caught up doing something because they needed money or something. Okay, so this is about a secret society, all involved, a bad contract, a bad business offer, review product terms or contract. Somebody might have went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody. They want to apologize about something. This could be about some form of power of attorney here. They want me to pull a chakra card for the throat chakra. This is about someone that had an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. And Wu Chow, okay, he or she got this person to work against you. Got it. All right. So there is a woman that's a manifester that seeks out divine feminine energies. And this is why I said that in the beginning of the reading. There's older women out here that get a hold of troubled, dysfunctional, or young people that don't know who they are or don't understand their bodies yet, spiritually, energetically. Take advantage of people that might come from a dysfunctional household, but might have good energy. And they will contract and work with people to steal that younger person's energy or destiny, even do some form of destiny swapping. I feel like somebody with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion got a man to work against you that wanted your energy. This might be an older woman. Somebody wants to apologize that's about to go into foreclosure that belongs to a secret society that signed a bad contract to do something to you. Maybe that had to do with power of attorney. A wedding and somebody went to the doctor. And what they want me to pull a throat chakra card. Now the element of the throat chakra is ether. Like Nas said, that ether. Okay. This is the element of the throat chakra, which is the ether. The color is turquoise for the throat chakra. Okay. I think it's Visuddha. I believe the name for the throat chakra is Visuddha. Okay. And the throat chakra is to speak. Okay, the action of the throat chakra is I speak. The energy of the throat chakra is I speak. And it governs the ether, that vibration that comes out your mouth. Abracadabra. I will create as I speak, which is the most powerful thing because every single thing on the earth is manifested on the spiritual realm first. So what comes out your mouth is very important because you can't see it with the naked eye. It's on the spiritual realm. Be careful. Watch what you say because you're manifesting with every word that comes out your mouth. You're getting closer and building up energy for a stronger and stronger manifestation. That's why you got to keep repeating stuff over and over and over again. Prayers and affirmations. Say it every day. Every morning, I'm gonna have $1 million. I'm gonna have $1 million. I'm gonna have $1 million. I don't care what it is. Keep saying it over and over again because just because you don't see it, you are building up energy on the spiritual realm where it's going to manifest into the physical, whatever it is you're working toward. So that means keep on talking it, keep on vibrating it onto the spiritual realm. So it'll eventually start seeping into the physical. Open your mouth every day and say what your intentions are every single day, every single day. I'm blessed. I'm successful. Everything I try to manifest this day and I speak and seek to do, it will manifest to the fullest and flourish every single day. What is this throat chakra card? Clarify throat chakra. Ooh, child. Excuse me. Okay. The physical manifestation of an imbalance in the throat chakra is recurrent sore throats, and colds, blocked musical expression, underactive throat chakra. Okay. Tendency to lie, tendency to tell lies, underactive throat chakra. So somebody has blocked musical expression, and what they say to do for that is to hum. It's a good idea to chant or to hum when you're by yourself. Just hum a melody, just to vibrate, your throat chakra and that energy around your throat chakra. You don't have to be able to sing, just hum. The psychological manifestation of an imbalance in someone's throat chakra, they speak with dishonesty. Child, I know a whole bunch of people with a throat chakra problem speaking with dishonesty, child. Someone might have health issues like hypothyroidism. Okay. Someone has done spell work on someone's throat chakra. Haha. I wonder if it's this feminine I'm picking up on. Stop judging yourself or others. Someone might be judgmental of themselves or others. Write down your thoughts and feelings. So if someone is suffering and having a blockage in their throat chakra, one thing they might want to do is start writing down their true thoughts and feelings. Diary. That helps. That actually will help. A person that can't say what they really want to say, guess what's going to happen? That energy is going to build up inside of you and cause sickness in your body and tension, because thoughts are a thing. And if you have negative thoughts, or you're speaking with dishonesty, is not just lying to other people about stupid things. Speaking with dishonesty also has to do with not speaking your truth. So if you're overextending your energy, your time, or letting people walk all over you, and you don't speak up for yourself and say, no, I can't do it, I'm tired. No, I can't loan you money. No, I can't. No. If you don't know how to say no to people, that's speaking with dishonesty, because you're not honoring yourself. You understand? And what happens is that energy will start to build up inside of you and tension, because your thoughts are actual things. Just because you can't see them with the naked eye, it's still a form of energy. And it's energy built up inside of you because you speak with dishonesty and don't speak your truth. You understand? So they're saying for people that have blockages with their throat chakra and issues, you need to, if you can't tell people, if you're not at a place where you could speak your truth to people, write it down on paper. Like, sure, that's no problem. Yeah, I can give you a ride to the store. That's fine. Turn your ass around and go in the house later on and take out a piece of paper and write, Miss Jones then lost her mind again. I know she knows I worked 2 shifts. She could have walked to the store by now, but I still gave her a ride because I didn't want to tell her old ass no. But I know damn well when she wants cigarettes and ain't nobody around to give her a ride, I've seen her fat ass walking. And write it down. Write it down. I'm talking to people that have a blocked throat chakra and they're still working on themselves, that can't speak their truth. Write your truth down so you could take that energy from out of your energy field, your spiritual body, your energetic body, so you're not carrying it, and put that energy on paper. That's one way. That is one way of releasing negative energy. Writing down whatever's bothering you. You can release negative energy that way. Okay. So whoever this person is, again, they need to stop judging themselves or others. Someone's been doing spell work on their throat chakra. They need to write down their thoughts and feelings. They speak with dishonesty. They have a tendency to lie. No, I'm not tired. Sure. I'll wait another hour at the airport for you. And then somebody don't even show up. Oh, I never even got on the plane. I'm sorry. I know I said I was going to be there soon. You understand? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset. I waited for you at the airport for 6 hours and then you knew you never even got on the plane. I'm no, it's okay. I'm not mad about that. That's fine. That's fine. You're not okay. Good. I'm so happy. I forgot to tell you. I forgot to call you till the next day to tell you I never even got on the plane. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I don't complain about nothing. It's all right. No, it's not all right. Cuss them out on paper if you have to. Recurrent sore throats and colds block musical expression. And someone's done spell work. Do y'all know that speaking to someone harshly is a form of spell work? Like if you have a loud, belligerent ass, outspoken woman, and you got a real shy man that's being taken advantage of, or being bullied by loud, aggressive bully of a woman, and uh, she's getting this man to help her to commit some kind of crime. And he's like, I don't know if I want to do that to that lady. I don't want to be a part of this. What you mean you don't want to be a part of it? Didn't I help you? Don't you remember when we was in college? You just got to this country and you didn't have a goddamn thing. You know, I gave you food and I gave you a place to stay. I know you're not. You better just shut the bleep blah bleep blah bleep. By the way, love of the highest vibration. I don't curse or use vulgar language, and I do my best not to. That's what this platform actually is. A break from my mouth that can be potty at times. But you understand, if you're dealing with a loud, belligerent, bossy Miss Piggy from Sesame Street type woman that's going off on you and won't give you a chance to make up your own mind, that's narcissistic, that has an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, and she cursing you out. You could barely even speak English. You still got that messed up accent and blah 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 blah. Shut up. You know, that's a form of spell work. That is a form of spell work. You can't speak up for yourself because you have a witch. You have a witch doing spell work on your throat chakra, because every time you open up your mouth to speak, she curse you out. Or she's projecting a whole lot of negative energy because she don't want you to speak up for yourself. She don't want you to counter or think about whatever it is, the orders and commands Miss Piggy is giving to you and telling you what to do and say, and you better go along with it. And I did this for you, so you better. And she will never shut up. And she's outspoken and a big mouth and bossy with that snout of hers. Then you know, to a shy man, I guess I'll just shut up because I'm not as vocal as she is. I'm not as good with my words as she is. I can't talk as fast as she does. It's hard for me to overtalk her because I'm a normal, calm, mild-mannered person with a sound mind. And she'll start yelling and she won't stop. And she'll just keep going and overtalk me and yell and get more loud and belligerent. And I don't know how to get like that because that's not who I am. So I don't know how to overtalk her or make her shut up. So I'll just be quiet and let her have her way. That is a form of spell work. A person that's narcissistic and bullying you and talking over you and yelling, even when they're wrong, yelling over you is a form of spell work to shut down your throat chakra so you can't speak up for yourself. You ever seen someone loud, wrong, but nobody in the room wants to challenge them? Because they're a witch. They are a witch and they're using a form of spell work and fear. And you know, I'll attack you with my mouth and my words if anybody tries to come against me. Even if what I say sounds completely wrong and ridiculous, no one's gonna challenge me if I use a certain force of energy, because I'm a witch and I know how to use my words in a way to shut people down with a certain tone, and they'll know I'm wrong, but they still won't challenge me. That's a witch. And she does spell work on your throat chakra. So who is this person about to go into foreclosure? Someone that feels completely defeated, like someone else is the victor, and they move to calmer waters about a situation. Who is this person? Someone that invested poorly or badly in trying to orchestrate something that was destructive. Someone tried to plan. I feel like someone was planning for a very long time and orchestrating something that was the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Pentacles talks about work, job, career. It talks about work that's dishonest, that lacks integrity. Okay. They didn't see, I feel like somebody did not see in the beginning exactly what this woman's ultimate goal was. End game. And somebody's not happy and their home is about to go into foreclosure. But this is justice, because once they realized what was going on, they still didn't stop. They kept on doing whatever they were doing to you. So this is something that the scales that, the justice goes hand in hand with La Fortuna, the wheel. Okay. Someone might have Leo in their chart. Strength card. Someone was abusing power and somebody sat back and watched them do it and didn't stop them. Possibly because their own money, their own finances and lifestyle might have been affected if they didn't let this person continue. See, people that execute bad things and crimes against other people, they make sure they reward or give people something that they want that they can take back from them if they don't continue to cover for them and play along. They give out gifts. Or I'm gonna make sure you get a job and you can work here and you'll always be able to get your own thing going. I'm gonna connect you with a group of people that I know that work I know a group of East Africans that work at the NSA. Some friends of mine from Ethiopia, Kenya, and Eritrea. I'm gonna introduce you to them. And if you want to get some kind of crime or something going, you want to do on the low, they'll help you get access to any information you want. We got our little connection up in there, but you'll lose that if you don't go along with this, that, and the other I'm doing. This person's going into foreclosure, and that's fair. Okay, what's the Nine of Pentacles? And whoever you are, you're this hermit. Maybe you have a lot of earth in your chart, but whoever you are, you're single. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Somebody wanted to take action with somebody. Did somebody might have wanted to get you pregnant, but you didn't take action, or they're not happy. The Three of Pentacles reverse, the Hermit. Somebody can't move to win at all costs. Someone wanted you to take action with them, and they were going to try to get you pregnant. And now they can't so that you wouldn't be able to move to calmer waters. So there's a narcissist that wanted to hook themselves, bind themselves to you permanently with a baby. Someone was supposed to, so what I'm getting is somebody that's going into foreclosure was supposed to catfish you and get you pregnant. The Three of Pentacles can talk about a baby, a pregnancy. They were supposed to catfish you, get you pregnant, and keep you in a mental imprisonment and keep your emotional body all out of whack. If they could have gotten you pregnant, they would have been able to keep your emotional body all out of whack. But the Five of Pentacles, you were isolated from this person. They didn't have success with you because you're too confident. So whatever way this person came at you and whatever mental manipulation tactic they use, the Queen of Wands is someone that's very confident and very self-assured. You don't got to tell them nothing. I like my dress with the two black dots on it like that. I like that design. Matter of fact, I'm making it the new thing, the new trend. No, I don't need to get it fixed. I'm going to walk around just like this with two black dots in my yellow dress and watch everybody's going to start doing it too soon. I'm the leader of the pack. So you were whoever you are, you were too confident for this person's energy. Like the minute they tried to play whatever lame, low vibrational, mental manipulation, red pill game with you, they instantly got slammed and shut all the way down and never got another chance or opportunity. And maybe that's why they were working so hard to try to harm and hurt you. What's this wedding about? What is this wedding? What's this wedding? Someone feels backstabbed and betrayed because the devil reversed. It was a missed opportunity to drain your energy. Oh, they wanted to marry you? Did someone want to? Who wanted to get married to somebody to drain their energy? Oh, a fire sign. Someone might be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or this might be you. You might be very confident, very fiery. Someone wanted to get married to you so that they could give to somebody else. Either they wanted to marry you so they could give your energy to somebody else, or they wanted to marry somebody else and they wanted a Six of Pentacles with you to give to that person that they were going to get married to, one or the other. Someone had an entitlement, a narcissist, the Queen of Swords reversed, someone cold and malicious. That is so crazy, y'all. These weirdo couples out here that go around searching for divine men and women to steal their energy. Like, see if you can go seduce them and give me their energy. Weirdos. So there's a woman that got this man to work against you that wanted your energy. Ciao. Who went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody? Who went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody? Let's talk about that. Somebody that can't balance the situation. A Queen of Swords. Someone might have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in their chart. So whoever this code, and the Queen of Swords reverse is a man or woman that's operating in some very cold, malicious, cutthroat energy. They don't have any feelings. They're numb emotionally. They make all decisions out of straight logic, and they're not considering the hurt or the harm they can cause to anyone because they don't care. Okay, they're cold and malicious. So a Queen of Swords reverse went to the doctor. A fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh, what happened when she went to the doctor? Someone could have Sagittarius in their chart too. Something might have been something's balanced. Someone's getting their complete wish fulfillment. What is that? A knight? Someone's getting their complete wish fulfillment. Someone doesn't see something. A King of Wands. There's a masculine that does not see that somebody is getting their complete wish fulfillment. Oh, why? Are they pregnant? Missed opportunity for a Ten of Pentacles reverse, and they can't move to calmer waters. So they're balancing something. Oh, are they having a baby or something? Clarify. A Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, someone's about to do something that's deceitful to a father figure. Oh, okay. So since this person is financially codependent, there's someone here financially codependent and they were not able to get your energy. They might have been working on getting pregnant by a masculine to hold on to him. That's their complete wish fulfillment. So this man will take care of them financially. So they went to the doctor and didn't tell nobody. Okay. And they're going to present to a father figure, I'm pregnant with your baby. Aw, good for them. Demons and diseases. Them demons, they just gonna stay demoning. They gonna demon to their death. Demons and diseases. A Knight of Cups. Somebody just wanted to be friends. They already accept their plan would never work. They don't have a direction to go in with this plan. The Devil in reverse. Yeah, someone might have Aquarius in their chart. They wanted to cause an imbalance, or they wanted to cause an imbalance to a star, or someone whose star shines very bright, being childish. Okay, but right now they might be about to get karma. The fates are at play, divine timing for this childish person. This person might be about to have a baby by someone that don't feel the same way about them anymore. Wow. The Knight of Swords. I knew it was coming. I was about to say it before I opened it. Oh, so they're taking very quick action to create some kind of security for themselves through a pregnancy for a man to make sure he doesn't leave. So this man, I'm talking about another energy here. I'm picking up on multiple. There's a man here that wanted your energy to manifest for him and this woman. But because he was not able to get your energy, and the woman he was working with that was doing all the spell work couldn't harvest your energy, he's leaving her because he's like, what good are you if you can't get me that woman's energy? Because she won't talk to me. Maybe you can do spell work and get her energy. And neither this man nor this woman can get your energy. And her relationship and this man taking care of her was contingent upon her ability to get your energy for him. But because she couldn't get your energy for him, he's breaking up with her now, and he's not going to financially care for her. So her quick action is to go to the doctor, and she's pregnant, I guess, or getting pregnant. And that's what she's going to use. But she's going to end up in a breadcrumbing situation because this man don't want to be with her. He's like, look, I'm not even going to have the money I thought I was going to have because we didn't get her energy. And now you want to have a baby with me and I'm trying to get away from you. She's going to get her karma. And her karma is going to be, she wanted to be with this man so bad, she's going to now be begging him for money and he ain't even going to have money to give her. And she's stuck with the baby. Child. In the Five of Pentacles. In poverty. Child. And nothing but burdens. And he don't feel the same way about her. Feeling defeated. The Five of Swords reverse. What is this apology, Holy Spirit? Somebody didn't get what they were expecting at all. Yeah, well, what makes you think that you can cause misfortune for others and expect to get good karma? That's ignorance. One of the three poisons that impede spiritual enlightenment, which is greed, ignorance and sloth, and anger. Okay? The Page of Pentacles. Okay, someone has to rebuild their life. Like rebuild their life by, starting from the ground up. They have to go off in another direction now. And they're going to be single. This man don't have the same energy for this person because they didn't get them the energy to do the magic to make the money. They're like, I'm sick of you. And you want to tell me we having a baby right now? Oh, the Queen of Wands reverse. The Seven of Pentacles, they realize this person was a bad investment, and now this person is going to try to hold on to them. This person used to give this person, this Queen of Wands reverse, they placed a lot of value on them because of what they look like, and they felt like they were high value. But now that this person realizes that this woman has no value at all, this woman is going to be trying to hold on to them for dear life, and they're going to treat them the way they should have received them from the very beginning. Valueless. She never had any value. Okay, because she hasn't done any work on herself. No shadow work. But before, he was worshiping her because of what she looked like. But now that he really truly realizes you don't have any value. The value is in divine feminine with that manifestation energy. That's good. But I can't have her because I didn't do no shadow work and healing either. And you don't have the skill and ability to get divine feminine's energy. So no matter what you look like or used to look like, you don't have no value no more either. And I don't appreciate you the way that I used to. So now she's on her knees trying to hold on 4 pentacles to this man. And he don't feel the same way about her that he used to in the beginning when they first started working together. What's his power of attorney? What is this power of attorney? Someone's very burdened right now. Oh, child. Somebody might have to bring you something, Queen of Wands, from a power of attorney. You might have a fire placement somewhere in your chart. Child, somebody might have to bring a power of attorney. Somebody might have to bring something to you. Are you about to get something about an illusion? A power of attorney over a high priestess. See, this is the type of mess they are on with a lot of high priestesses and high priests. People that are born with spiritual gifts and abilities, a lot of us have been gaslit since childhood that we were crazy. They gaslight you, just like how the patriarch would gaslight women's intuition. When women are more intuitive than men, naturally, because women give birth to the baby, and a woman has to be keen on her intuition because she has to know how to care for a newborn baby. That means she needs to know the different vibrational sounds and what they mean in a baby's cry. She needs to be able to sense and tell what that baby needs before it knows how to speak a language and communicate their needs. A woman got to be damn near psychic, especially if she has multiple young babies that can't verbally express what their needs are. A woman has to be psychic. Women are psychic, but at different levels. You understand? So a woman is more intuitive than a man because she has to psychically be able to know what that baby needs before it can be able to speak and verbalize it. Okay. And whoever, where are they going with that? Whoever this man is, Oh, good Lord. Somebody's trying to make me forget everything. Whoever this person is, uh, they need to tap into their intuition about something. Power of attorney. Okay, it's something here about the power of attorney. Somebody, high priestesses. I was okay. Thank you. Child. I'm telling you, they be working on me so hard when I'm doing my readings. It's okay though. The point I'm making is men and women that are highly intuitive, that are born with spiritual gifts and abilities, you're gaslit a lot of times your entire life, much like the patriarchy will gaslight women in the past about things that you know your body. You know energetically when you can feel another person's energy. You know when something's wrong and when something's right. And if a man is sleeping with you, you're more sensitive than that man. That's why you're more internal and he comes out and you go in your sexual parts. So you're gaslit. What you mean? I ain't been around no other woman. Yeah, but you don't even talk like that. You're wearing someone else's energy right now. You crazy. She crazy. I think my wife mentally ill. She got a mental illness. I don't know. It's maybe she child. Y'all know she crazy. She crazy. And whatever you saying is the exact truth. But because you can't prove it, they get to call you crazy. And other people will chime in, even if they know it's the truth too. You understand? Women's intuition. So the same way women's intuition for many years was gaslit by a lot of men in a patriarchal society, convincing you that the energy you was picking up on, they would bring in the house and around you, was coming from someone else, and you're picking up on someone else's energy, and you're called crazy. This is the way people that are born with spiritual gifts and abilities are gaslit. Okay. Oh, you crazy. She's mentally ill. She's bipolar. Or at a young age, they'll try to see if they can get you on some medication or something. But remember, there are people in high places on the physical realm anyway, that watch out for people like you all. And they try to put you into categories where they can get you on medication and get you with a medical label and get you on some kind of disability, so that they can harness your spiritual power and energy before you realize that's what it really is. It's a gift, and it's not a mental illness. You understand? Oh yeah, you probably are crazy. Yeah. What do you mean? You keep hearing something telling you to go this way. We're gonna get you on medication. A matter of fact, put this person in the psych ward. Put them in a special school. Put them, and they spiritually gifted the whole time. Will get power of attorney over them at the age of 4 or 12 or 16, because they always claiming they feel something, or they overly sensitive, maybe they bipolar. No, they're doing that because they want control over spiritual people so that they could quickly do a destiny swap, and keep you in a mental institution or messed up on drugs, medication, getting a disability check, and block you from ever finding out who you really are or what you really have. They do that to a lot of people, and they harness your energy. So what happened with this high priestess and power of attorney? The seven of somebody can't defend it. Somebody can't defend it. A king of pentacles cannot defend why they have a power of attorney. What's the queen of wands reverse? A knight. Oh, child. Let me find out. A prostitute went and got power of attorney over you. A prostitute energy with the king of pentacles. Child, there's a prostitute energy. You just saw her. The queen of wands reverse. It could be a man or woman. And a king of pentacles, or maybe some of the earth sign. That's a prostitute. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. That got a power of attorney over you that they can't explain right now. Ooh, child. Somebody's in trouble. Whatever lie they told about you, they can't defend it. There's a masculine energy here I'm picking up on. The Emperor reverse. That's an older person in some chaotic, distorted masculine energy that was abusing power in your life, along with a prostitute earth sign, or someone with earth in their chart, fire in their chart. And they had a power of attorney over you for many years, possibly. And it's no justification for it, because whoever you are, you come out as the 9 of Pentacles, someone financially independent, living your life somewhere. Somebody been telling a lie. And you outside of all of this with the 5 of Pentacles reversed. You outside of this. They were getting away with something, child. And right now they can't backstab and betray you. So there's a hermit that lives a quiet life by themselves that somebody got a power of attorney on that you're not aware of, because they were getting away with doing something that you were not aware of. Maybe they wanted to get rid of you before it came out. So what's about to happen with this? The Chariot, someone might be a Cancer. Somebody made an offer to a Cancer energy to make them a star. I have Cancer and Aquarius energy here. Somebody made an offer to somebody to make them a star because you are a star. And they were gonna do spell work on you to make you crazy, get power of attorney over you, and then they were gonna do a destiny swap. I feel like there's a Cancer practitioner that was going to make some earth sign, fire sign, a star, using your energy. But first they had to do spell work on you and get a power of attorney over you and say you're mentally ill or something. Because you're a star. You're an anointed energy, but you're also a star and a Hierophant. There was also something that was unjust and unfair and unequitable, something that was not balanced here. Someone doesn't have the same amount of something. Okay, this person doesn't have the same energy for this person. They're just using this person to get, he or she got this person to work against you. They just got this person to get what they wanted. They never care anything about this person. That's why their throat chakra's messed up, because it's a loud, belligerent witch that talks over somebody. And they won't speak up for themselves. It's like an emasculated man. I'm picking up on some emasculated man out here that every time he says, but Miss Piggy, yes, Kermit and Miss Piggy. Kermit the Frog is the perfect example of the emasculated man with a woman that's a witch that talks over him and dares him. Shut up, Kermit, say something. No, I just wanted to tell you today that, okay. Where do you think they got them characters from? There was some family member of somebody that knew that somebody was married to some rich Miss Piggy energy in their family. And they felt sorry for their family member because they're soft-spoken like Kermit the Frog. And whoever came up with the concept of Sesame Street and some of these puppets, they are made after real human characters that they have observed out here, and they mimic them. And it's somebody like, oh my God, I hate the way she talks to my brother. But I can't say nothing because she got all the money. I know what I'm going to do. Jim Henson said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up with a Muppet show and I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to talk and vent all my frustration about how she be doing my brother, but I'm going to use puppets to do it instead. No one's going to know I'm calling his wife Miss Piggy and my brother's Kermit the Frog. That's where it came from. I feel like whoever this practitioner is, this Cancer is, he's Kermit the Frog, and the woman is Miss Piggy. And I feel like she slaps him around and yells at him and bosses him around, and his throat chakra, Kermit the Frog's throat chakra, was blocked. He could barely speak up for himself. He could barely get it in the word edgewise with Miss Piggy. He couldn't express himself. You know, he was frustrated. Like, yeah, but hello everybody. I just wanted to tell you the weather if you just would give me a Miss Piggy explain. Okay, I'm signing out. Kermit the Frog, goodbye. He couldn't talk. He could not talk because Miss Piggy was a boss and a witch. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles reverse. They worked together to do a destiny swap to make her a star and to get power of attorney over you and say you were crazy, but they couldn't do it. What's the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles? What's the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles? The Queen of Wands. Okay. I don't know, baby. You might have some money coming in. Somebody was trying to get away with this. That's being realistic about something right now. Someone might have fire in their chart. An Empress in a reverse. Someone might be a Libra that took a risk to help do some magic on you, to try to make you crazy. And that didn't work either. Man or woman. The Emperor reverse, Aries energy, being childish. But nothing went in their favor. The Sun in reverse for somebody. These childish, nothing worked. All right. So, and these people belong to a secret society. And they have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. So they did an injustice. And what's going on right now? What's going on right now? The Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay. The Page of Swords reverse. Someone got a message that someone might be speaking to someone in a harsh way about them not having the skill to accomplish whatever they were trying to do. The Eight of Pentacles reverse is someone that's not skilled. Okay. Let's go. So someone didn't have the skill to do something. This Aries, or this might be an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, woman or man that was working on finding a way to connect to you. His job or her job with this Knight of Pentacles it has to do with the work for this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that was paying him because he thought he had the skill to maybe catfish you and then do a death spell on you or do magic to make you crazy so they could get power of attorney. Maybe you were supposed to get married and then they were going to get power of attorney over you and say you were crazy. Yes, that was it. They were going to say you was crazy. That's what they were working on. Somebody now might be working on balancing something with the Justice card. So is someone working on balancing something out? Holy Spirit, someone's working on balancing something out. Someone that has bad karma. Okay, someone that has bad karma that was an ally to these people. They're trying to balance something out now that these people did. And they're taking very quick action, possibly against this King of Swords reverse. This could be multiple people in the same energy. These narcissistic people that are cutthroat, lack empathy and compassion, lack emotional regulation. The King of Cups reverse, that's water. The sword, it has to do with the mind and mental. All these people that are in this secret society and all involved that signed to this bad contract, that lack emotional regulation, they lack emotional intelligence. They're cutthroat and cold-hearted and lying and deceptive and manipulative. All of these people with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. Somebody is trying to balance something out for you right now. And there's the King of Pentacles here. There's someone here that's aware that someone's about to balance something out for you. Because they've lost all their money. They're in the Five of Pentacles and the Devil reverse. Because they can't get you into a marriage. Whew, child. Whew. Knocking all the cards down. All right, y'all. We getting ready to wrap this up in a minute. I'm gonna pull a final card, and I am going to pray. Since I know a lot of people that are familiar with Christianity have gotten accustomed to praying on Sundays. If I'm gonna start doing Sunday readings, I'm gonna pray in this here ministry. It's a form of ministry. If you're trying to help people, form of ministry. To help people get on a higher path to a higher elevated way of living, thinking, healing, evolving. Regardless of your religion, your culture, your spirituality, or if you're an atheist, a higher elevated spiritual way of living is for everybody. Everybody can treat people and follow the golden rule the way they want to be treated in order to live a healthy and mentally, emotionally, and spiritual life. Holy Divine Spirit, I would like to know something. Do you have a recommendation for this person that has an issue with their throat chakra? Please and thank you. What is the recommended Eternal Crystal Oracle card for someone that might be having an issue with their throat chakra. What is a recommendation for someone that may be having an issue with their throat chakra, please and thank you. Holy Divine Spirit. As we all know, and I'll say it every time, there's no gemstone that's going to balance your chakra. The gemstones they're for other things too. They're for psychic protection. They're for spiritual protection. They do other things too. But one of their uses are to help to balance your chakras. Some of them, they do different things, but they don't balance your chakra. They facilitate with it. The balancing of your chakras and getting in alignment comes with the transformation of your subconscious mind into balancing your thoughts between your dark and light energy. How do you do that? You insert empathy and compassion and love with every decision you make and every thought that you have and project. And when you do that, you start balancing things out. Treat people the way you would want to be treated. So the empathy and compassion is, if someone did that to me, I wouldn't like it. So I wouldn't want someone to feel something I wouldn't even want to feel for myself. And when you insert that thought frame into your every single thought that's aligned with every major chakra along the base of your spine, because there are different schools of thought that go with each chakra. There are different schools of thought. When you do that, that's when that energy balances out and it straightens out and it gets into some balanced pattern and starts streaming balanced energy into those chakras from the mental plane where it starts, your thoughts. And all disease will leave your body. I'm telling you. As you balance out those thoughts, diseases will leave your body. Spiritual, emotional disease, mental diseases, physical ailments. You will start seeing your health improve as your chakras get in alignment. You'll notice your back will be straighter, your posture, because the energy from your kundalini base of your spine is going to start flowing up. That's how you know your posture improves, because that energy, as it starts to flow straight up, as you get in alignment, it forces your posture. It forces you to sit straight up. What is the throat chakra gemstone recommendation for someone, Holy Divine Spirit, that might be having an issue? Okay, they're giving me root chakra, chiastolite for past loved ones, apophyllite for connection for your third eye and crown chakra. Oh my, okay. This is what they want me to tell somebody. Okay, whoever this person is with the blocked throat chakra, these are areas that they want you to focus in. Green aventurine, new opportunities, your heart chakra. Chiastolite, past loved ones, root chakra, and your third eye and crown chakra for connection. Okay. I'm going to read only one. I'm going to read the one they told me to read, which is chiastolite for passed over loved ones. So chiastolite is for passed over loved ones. This is for the root chakra. Okay. Maybe it has to do with your safety, not just physical safety, having food and shelter, but emotional safety too. If you're toxic, then you're going to be connected to toxic people, places, and things. And because you know they're toxic too, they're not trustworthy. And if all the people you're connected to are not trustworthy because you're toxic and you can only attract toxic people to you and around you, then you're not going to feel emotionally safe. And because you're not feeling emotionally safe with the people you're connected to, you're going to always be trapped in toxic, unloving relationships. And because your root chakra is thrown off, your money is thrown off, because your root and sacral chakra are your money making chakras. Chiastolite, passed over loved ones for your root chakra. Chiasta light has appeared to let you know how loved and protected you are by your passed over loved ones. They are always with you, constantly looking after you and your family. They wish for you to clear any feelings of sadness and or guilt. It is time now for you to move forward and to know that everything is going to be okay. Your past loved ones are trying to communicate with you to let you know that they are okay. They are very happy. They are sending you signs to confirm that they are still around you. In order to recognize and receive these signs, you just have to open your heart and mind to them. They can be in different forms. You might receive physical sensations like tingling in your hair or feelings someone is near you when there's no one physically there. You might also notice nature based signs such as birds, butterflies, dragonflies, which come up unusually close to you, or squirrels. I threw that in there. Or you might find the electrical devices in your home or office acting up, switching themselves on or off randomly. Take note of these signs. They are not a coincidence. Open yourself to the possibility that your connection to your past loved ones remains intact in a different form, and their love for you is eternal. Okay? And the other two card was for your heart chakra. Green aventurine for new opportunities, and apophyllite, okay? Connect for your third eye and your crown chakra, okay? Third eye and crown chakra. All right. All right, so I'm gonna just pull final message, final card, and then I am going to do a Sunday affirmation and prayer. Anyone that would like to join me is more than welcome. I know it's already almost afternoon. Let me pull. What is the final message? Holy Divine Spirit, please give me a final message. Somebody is aware of the imbalance someone tried to cause in your life using magic. All right, so somebody is aware that someone tried to cause an imbalance to your life using magic. Okay, and they're not happy about it. Someone's not happy about it. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit, please give me a final message. Oh, Tower, it fell in my lap. You are the star, honey. Somebody getting bad karma. Someone might have Aquarius in their chart. These fell in my lap. Okay. Yeah. So somebody is aware that somebody was using magic to orchestrate something in your life because you're a star or you're anointed or you shine very bright. Somebody's aware of that and they didn't get away with it. The Seven of Swords reverse. Somebody might be taking action to do something right now. So if people have been harassing you that belong to a secret society, it could be a lot of investigations going on right now. Because understand, these secret societies were needed in the past, because that was the Piscean age, to accomplish certain agendas. But we're in the Aquarian age right now, and all of the old governments, if you haven't noticed, they just put a PSA out that your public broadcasting system is no more. Oh yeah, your public broadcasting system is no more. And goodbye PBS. Y'all better pay attention to the signs. These bridges that people are crashing into and getting rid of. There are new pathways, like in the Hunger Games, being created to only access certain places, and certain passages are being cut off, and certain avenues of communication and alerting everybody as to what's going on in parts of the world are about to be a blackout. Not all at the same time, just cutting little stuff off little by little. We don't need the public broadcasting system no more. Nope, we don't need this bridge anymore. Matter of fact, we're building a new bridge, but it's not going to the old place. That's okay. Y'all can drive around for now. People ain't paying attention to the signs. The old government and old way is over. They don't need these people in these secret societies no more. We are in the age of Aquarius, where they can use technology to get and do everything that the people that were organized in these secret societies was doing before. And because of that, now they're going to lock a lot of them up and put them in jail that thought that they were sworn to an oath and had protection under. The last government administration that went out, understand, even in the United States, that old government and that old system is gone. It's never coming back. We're in a whole new, we didn't pass through a whole new age. There's a new world order being put into place where different countries are forming alliances now, the Alliance of East Africa and this alliance and that. It's a whole new world configuration. You better, like musical chairs, move around and figure out where the best place is for you and settle there before they're done. Because once everybody gets, assimilated and in alignment with whatever you're going to be a part of, whatever government, it's not going to be anything like the Constitution, practicing America with the amendments that you remember. It's a new world order being put into place right before you. And they have energy weapons and they have a ridiculous amount of surveillance and technology that you're unaware of, that they haven't brought out for you. They ain't brought it out for you yet. And just be aware that they don't need these people or these secret societies anymore, because the type of control they want, they have the technology to do it and they have the surveillance to do it now. And they're slowly cutting off communication and bridges and passages in certain places. Some people say Agenda 21. Just be aware, they don't need y'all no more. They just needed y'all to oppress and suppress the real seers that have the real gift and ability to warn people of what was coming. But y'all ignorant, unhealed asses wanted to do whatever y'all wanted to do for money, so y'all could look good before you're doing good, for instant gratification, while what they're preparing right now is for your ass. Because you helped them to lock up and to suppress the people that had the real messages to tell you what was being done right up under your nose and how to move. But instead, you helped to oppress those people with the message. And now you're going to end up becoming a victim of that very same system that at one time you were fighting for, and you thought you had power because you joined that secret society. They don't care about you no more. They're gonna lock you up. And right now they're locking people up and preparing to start putting people in jail. They don't care. Oh, but I'm a Mason. Who cares? This is the age of Aquarius. We got technology to get done anything we want. We can even take energy from people using our technology. Just put something on your temple, project your consciousness straight onto the ethereal plane, and walk right up to them and stick something there and siphon their energy, unless they have some kind of protection. They don't care. They don't care anymore. Science and spirituality is one. And they have quantified every spiritual process we have. You understand that? Meditating the organic way to levitate and come out your body and go into the astral realm and do all that. They've quantified that and broken it down to science, and they have machines that'll do that. You sit in a chair, they put the thing on your temple, and your consciousness is instantly sent and projected into the astral realm, the dream state. Your consciousness is instantly put in the ethereal plane or whatever. They have technology that does that now. I know seers and a lot of monks and a lot of people, you can meditate and do it organically, but they got technology and they use it for the military now. You understand? So people are about to go to jail for doing this magic against you, and they don't have the protection anymore. There's a Capricorn here. Ooh, child. There's a Capricorn that might be under judgment that wouldn't let go. And I'm going to leave it right there, child. They got to pull their energy back from bother abusing power with you and watching you. That's it right there. Y'all know this Capricorn because y'all seen them. They might be the president of a country, in a cult that a bunch of presidents of countries are in. This Capricorn was staying on my table. They're under judgment right now for how they were seeking out high priestess energies and star energies and orchestrating things within Aquarius and many others with the Knight of Pentacle reverse to put you and get control over you and say you were crazy so they could harness your energy. All right. 10 of Pentacle reverse, and they will have none. They're under judgment. The end. Guys, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. No, it isn't. This is Love of the Highest Vibration. I am very sorry. Y'all got me. Okay. This is Love of the Highest Vibration. It's not that other platform where I can be very vulgar. I behave myself over here. And now, anybody that would like to join me in a Sunday morning before afternoon. Oh, it's already afternoon. That's okay. You can still say the prayer. All right, guys, we're going to say this prayer. And anyone that wants to join is welcome to. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love right now. I show gratitude for favor and for protection. I show gratitude for Christ Jehovah. I show gratitude for Yeshua, the Most High God. I show gratitude right now for Earth, Wind, and Fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for waking us up another beautiful day. We show gratitude for the beauty of the sun and all other creations. Right now, we show gratitude for favor, health, a righteous mind, divine protection, and success today. Right now, we command today and come in agreement by this spoken abracadabra spiritual contract of law that today, anything that we speak, touch, seek to do or accomplish, it will be blessed, it will manifest to the fullest, and it will flourish. All things that I put my energy into today will prosper and be successful. Anyone that is destined to help me today will contact, locate, and get through and reach me today. Every door will open for me, and every obstacle and the creators of challenges in my life are blocked, disabled, and ejected instantly out of our energy and stopped from interfering and slowing our progress by divine intervention right now today. Right now, I command every blocked communication, mail, message, way, and passage to be forced open and made available to me. Right now, I command anything being hidden or kept from me to be revealed and exposed. Right now, I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ Jehovah that any and all enchantments of witchcraft pit against me, curses, hex, and spells, referencing my name or situations, every picture, every altar, every candle, every demonic altar, referencing our name today, being directed and sent towards us to affect our progress, our energy, our body, mind, or spirit, to cause any spiritual delay, physical or financial imbalance to our life. Right now, catch fire! Be ye canceled out, nullified, and neutralized, and rendered completely useless. Fall to the ground and scatter on every plane, through every dimension right now, by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. Catch fire, burst into flames. Right now, I decree and declare that every demonic contract that was made or attached to me in the dream state last night, let it be reversed and undone, severed and separated by fire, and destroyed and rendered completely null and void by fire right now. Right now, I reject every form of demonic oppression and bondage. Right now, I decree and declare this day, Christ's light, energy, and fire encamp and encircle me as a divine barrier of protection from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, that no other force can or may penetrate. Right now, I dedicate this day unto Christ Jehovah by that Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire. Let nothing and no one stand against me. Umima Aya is a consuming fire. Umima, you are always on time and will always abandon the 99 for the one. Mote it be. Right now, I decree and I declare that the sun will not spite me by day, nor the moon by night. I now take authority over every witchcraft attack being used and sent to me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter, fall to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health, Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire. Every witchcraft attack going on in this live and in my environment and in my life right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment right now. Let every force of darkness get and flee from around my home and around me. Abracadabra. I will create as I speak. Catch fire right now. Burn the ashes in the name of Yeshua. Witchcraft powers sponsoring repeated problems and attacks, they shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire right now. Every waster assigned to waste my life and time. Catch fire and scatter right now. Every projection of witchcraft over my health and energy. Scatter by fire right now. Right now, I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this day. Abata chinhoy, besamai metano, samei kadis, mangista timta, fakade, besamai, in the hornet, in the hu, bamadar to whom. Yaletin jerachin and sitanzade, badelachin and them ye cur, belin in ya yabedalunin ye cur, and deminel. What if atanam atag ban kakafu, adenenji, mangis yantanatana, hylim, mizganam, ledalalamu, amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Memphis, Caducum, and Amlak. Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Memphis, Caducum, and Amlak. Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Memphis, Caducum, and Amlak. Amen. Guys, much love to you this beautiful Sunday. Wow, I haven't been on in the weekend in a minute, but I got finished taking care of a couple of things I had to take care of. So I will be doing this still as I transition. And in a little while, I will be set up again the way I need to be. Okay, when I'm done transitioning. In the meantime, I will be doing my readings like this. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me and showing up. Brenda Jackson, Janet Judd, Jessica B, Dawn, I'm trying to take this ring off my fat finger. Dawn Dandelion, Patronia, Nilla, Patronilla, Empress Love 1219, Free Game, Andrea Moon, Enigma, Lillian Madison, Ashe, Diane Garrison, and many, many more. I know y'all are out there. I love you. Y'all have I Am Possible 316, Anitra Mason, Linda Taylor. Y'all have a blessed namaste. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. And yes, I will be back on tomorrow morning. My hours are going to be much earlier, though. I'll probably be on at 5 or 6 in the morning, and then 7 or 8. And then after that, I'll be back on in the evening. So I'm working some things out over here, y'all. Y'all know I'll talk to you about it later on after I'm done, after everything complete. Guys, I am QUAN. This is love of the highest vibration, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a blessed and safe day.